If you are a homeowner and you have installed some sort of backup electrical system at your house, are you sure that it's fully and legally compliant? Load shedding, coupled with all the soaring electricity costs, has resulted in many homeowners installing alternative electricity supplies at their homes, such as solar panels with inverter battery backup systems and generators and so forth. These systems could add a lot of value to your home if you decide to sell, but most homeowners do not realize that most of these systems need to comply with various regulations and laws and bylaws. And if you do not comply with all the relevant regulations, it could all end up being a very costly mistake. So I'm going to shed some light on this today so that you can be better informed about your system at your house. My name is Andre Forster from eXp Realty, South Africa. Myself and my wife Lydia have been real estate agents in Cape Town's northern suburbs since 2005. Please remember to like and subscribe to make sure you receive future property tips and updates. Before we dive into the details, just a quick disclaimer. I'm not a legal expert in this specific field. I'm also not an electricity expert or an SSEG expert. I'm sharing this information in good faith, and it is simply intended to make you more aware of all the relevant regulations so that you don't end up on the wrong side of the law. And not only that, but you also want to make sure that your installation at your home is safe for you and your loved ones. So in this video, I will specifically be talking about systems that we find mostly in domestic homes, which are referred to as small-scale embedded generation or SSEG systems. Essentially, it involves any electrical generation system that produces less than 1 MVA or megavolt amp, and also which is connected to the distribution board at your house. So this includes things like solar photovoltaic panels, simply referred to as PV panels, inverter battery backup systems, generators, and then also certain PV water heating systems. If they are connected to the distribution board, this is what we're talking about. Okay, so on the legal side of the SSEG systems, there are various regulations that you need to be aware of, such as the Occupational Health and Safety Act, also the Electrical Installation Regulations, and then the Electricity Regulation Act, and any relevant local bylaws that are applicable specifically where you live. An example of that is the Electricity Supply Bylaw in the city of Cape Town. If you have an SSEG system that operates alongside the grid, it must be approved and properly registered. So this involves getting written permission from the relevant authorities. As an example, in Cape Town, you need written permission from the Electricity Generation and Distribution Department. Also, as part of this whole process, you may only install certain types of inverters that have been pre-approved by the authorities. And you must have their design signed off by an engineer who is registered with the Engineering Council of South Africa. Now here's the serious part. Installing any SSEG without proper consent is actually considered a criminal offence. It could lead to hefty service fees, penalty fees, disconnection of your supply, decommissioning of your whole system, and even possible imprisonment. As a property owner, you are personally responsible for the safety of the SSEG installation at your home. Also, you could face serious complications if you need to claim from your insurance regarding anything that may have occurred due to malfunctioning of your SSEG system. And your insurance could refuse to pay you out. Let's say your whole house burns down. If it was due to an illegal SSEG system, you could possibly end up receiving no payout at all from your insurance. Nobody can afford that. Now let's look at the implications when you sell your property. If you're selling your property with an existing SSEG, there are a couple of important considerations. If the system is properly authorized and registered, then the buyer will need to sign a new supplemental contract, which is basically a declaration which ensures that the new owner takes full responsibility for the safety and operation of the installation. However, if the system was never authorized, the new owner will have to assume responsibility to have it authorized, or else he faces decommissioning of the system. That is why, as a seller, you need to inform buyers about your SSEG and its compliance status. This is really an important issue that can have dire consequences if you don't play open cards with everyone and can lead to legal battles and disputes. So in conclusion, these electricity generation systems can be a great addition to your property, but it does come with some responsibilities. So it is essential to navigate the legal landscape carefully. And probably more importantly, do everything possible to ensure the safety of yourself and your family. So, choose your installer wisely. Make sure that they comply with all regulations and always stay informed about the latest laws and bylaws. Also, remember to always verify all information with the relevant authorities or experts in the field to make sure you have the most accurate and up-to-date information. I hope you found this information helpful. Please feel free to reach out to us for further assistance or with any additional questions you may have. If we cannot answer you, then we will direct you to someone who can. Also, to stay updated in future, please like and subscribe all our channels on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and of course, TikTok. You can also visit our website, www.propla.co.za, which features a frequently answered questions section that answers many property-related questions. If you need any advice, please get in touch. We'd love to chat with you. Or if you're considering selling your property, let us discuss a customized marketing plan tailored to your specific needs. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and God bless.